It's April 1st, which is the first day of Video Blogging Week 2007, and that inspired me to start blogging a little bit on video and talking about why I think video might help us understand each other better. The thing about video is that it lets you see the whole person. Today is April 1st, which is first day of Video Blogging Week, but it's also April Fool's Day, and in 2007 it's also a time when the British naval personnel have been captured by the Iranians, and there's lots of things going on in the news, and people are really upset and angry. I'm not sure if I have the right to feel moral outrage on behalf of the British sailors, but I do. And that's where video comes in, because we have strong opinions about each other, and when we talk face to face, it's a little different than when we just get a tiny little slice of it. And mostly, the modern world, it's done some wonderful things. It's connected people all over the world, but we learn about each other through these very tiny, narrow little channels, and it means that we only get a really distorted view of each other. So mostly, I know people from Iran, or Iraq, or Thailand, or Vietnam, or Australia, or Poland from television. And television only talks about people when they're newsworthy, or when they're celebrities, when they're doing something sensational, or criminal, or silly. That makes them worthy of being on the news. But that's also ends up being my picture of them, and so it's a tiny little slice of truth. And I'm thinking that if we could videotape each other when we have strong opinions, in a spirit of trying to be sincere and trying to understand and be understood, we might take the airtime away from all those show-offs and nutcases, and it seems to me professional hate mongers that are getting way more airtime than they should. So that's why I think video blogging is very cool, because video shows you a whole person. It shows you me with my teacup, which is my favorite teacup, and I really, really love it. And it has Earl Grey tea with milk in it, and then I can show you that I like lilies, I like flowers. Here's my lily that I just bought for myself at the supermarket. Isn't that beautiful? On the week before Easter, that just makes me feel better just looking at it. And oh, you can also see that I'm videotaping in my bedroom where my bed isn't made because I'm too busy on this project. And whether you agree with me or not about Iran or any other thing, now you know me on a lot of different channels, and maybe you think I'm full of you-know-what in my political opinions, but you also remember that I like Earl Grey tea, and so do you. So it's a little harder to turn me into a cartoon, and hopefully when you make a video and I see it, it's harder for you to be a cartoon in my head too. So one thing that really really turned a light on in my head about how powerful a medium this could be happened a few years ago. There was a website that you might have seen called www.imsorry.com, and it sprung up right after the presidential elections in 2004. And there was a college kid who was sorry that President Bush had been reelected, and so he wrote just a sign that said, "I'm sorry," and on a piece of paper, and held it up and took a picture of himself and put it on his website. So soon, other people started taking pictures that said they were sorry too, and sending it to this guy. His friends sent him pictures, and he put that up on the website. And then other people heard about it, and other people heard about it the way the web does, so crazy and so fast. And suddenly there were like thousands of people saying they were sorry. And then, of course, people from other countries found out about it, and they started sending pictures back saying apology accepted, with all kinds of their spin on that. And anyway, it just turned into this phenomena. But I was watching it, and at one point I remember, this might actually be why this project happened. There was one lady, I think she was from Poland, who said that seeing all those different people changed her mind about who she thought America was. And I think that's kind of scary and sad and true, that we all
We all believe that people are like made out of cookie cutters, but they're not, are they? They're all different. And sometimes it takes that little face with the words to make us realize how different we all are.
And I think that's really neat. Scary that we all kind of think of ourselves as one kind of people. I guess she thought of all Americans as people that were one kind of people, and it was only when she saw all those different pictures and all those different ways of saying they were sorry, and they were a lot, they were pretty funny, that she kind of knew that America wasn't one person. And I think video shows us such a richer, truer version of ourselves, and that we might all like each other quite a bit more if we had that big, wide, messy truth that a picture and words and sound can bring us.